We are joined from New York by Supermodel Emme. Her book is titled Chicken Soup for the Soul, Curvy and Confident. And Emme, we were talking about your daughter, Toby. Okay, so what advice did you give? Because I thought years ago we'd spoken, I could be wrong, but you were thinking you wanted to maybe keep her out of this business.
Right.
Yeah.
And here
Welcome
she is.
to parenting.
Right, yeah. So with a child that has been in all different makeup chairs and has had so many people shoot her because she was with me, and she came out of me learning lines and acting and being very natural in this. And I've said no to a few things, and she finally said, will you please let me do this? And I said, as long as you get your education, and you understand that, then we can have a discussion about it. Because I just really don't want to ruin a really good soul individual in the industry. It doesn't mean that all children will be ruined, but in my exposure to the industry, I just know that she's a remarkable person, and to have a little bit something else to lean on when she goes into it, because she is going to go into that area. It's an undeniable.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have two daughters, one 10, one 7 years old, and I'm so trying to figure out how you talk about body image when they want. I want them to live their lives and eat comfortably and never have to think about that.
They say self-esteem comes from their father.
Well,
then they're in trouble. It has a lot to do. I doubt that. I can already tell. We have not met personally, but I can already tell that you've got a good soul and a good heart.
Thanks.
When you sit down and talk to your girls, it's really what you don't say to them. Truly, it's about how you feel about yourself, how you talk about food in general, how you look at the TV set and you talk about people, how you talk about your wife in the loving, beautiful way, no matter what shape she's in or whatever disarray or beauty that she's in, that it's encouraging, that you don't pull apart an individual, male or female, in front of your kids about body parts and how bad or good they are. So if you just honor people in a general way and talk about their kindness and if they're a good friend or if there's certain quality and values that are beyond the physical self, you're teaching your children through your example that there's a mind-body-spirit connection that we all need to have in order to be and feel whole. And when you start hearing other friends talking about, oh, you're eating that, that's bad, or you should be on a diet, or your thighs should be thinner or larger or smaller, or whatever it is, their ears are going to peak up and go, that's not what I hear at home, this doesn't sound right, and always tell them, talk to us about anything.
Yeah.
It's such a great point, Emme, because it's so natural when people see a child for the first time to say, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you look so great. And I think if people can focus on other things than the external, it won't encourage that kind of focus.
And Emme, your book, I remember, it was a book before this, but you talked about, I remember a story that resonated with me. Your stepdad commented on your body with a black magic marker, like parts you needed to work on. Did that stay with you? I was so mad when I read that.
Yeah, that sounds
I know, Kit.
They did the best they could.
We did talk about that. And it's all within Curvy and Confident. Their story is there, and my sister's story is also there. It's very touching, and it really brought me to an emotional place when I read my sister's story, Melanie Flint, because we came from the same place. And however, we've all gone through really tough and difficult times, and we could sit on in that story and not grow from it. And I chose that, having lived in Saudi Arabia where women were didn't have rights and really had to walk 10 paces behind the man, coming to America and having this experience in my own home where food and the body was not respected, and I finally realized, my gosh, I'm an American. I can use my voice. And why don't I do that and figure out research about body image and self-esteem and use this negative situation that took place at a very important time in my life. I think I was 12 or 13 when he wrote on the outside of my thighs saying, these are your potential areas. Listen, that's no way to show love. And it really affected me as a young person with my body and how it was for the world. Was it too big? Was it too small? But look what I think I've really embraced the hardship, but saw that it was reflected. So many people were going through a disastrous relationship with their body and said, we are the ones that can make the choice not to have that relationship. We're adults. We can thank that situation. I actually, said, I would not like to have that for my daughter, and that's why I do the work that I do. But I've turned it around to saying, okay, this does happen. Yep. Parents really are misguided, so this is why you shouldn't be doing it, and that's why I communicate this till the cows come
And you've taken that tough moment and turned it into an inspiration for so many women.
Yes, thank you.
And leading by example, Emme. Well, we just love you here. I'm so glad you got to meet Feuerstein.
Yeah, you and me, Emme.
Yes, I'm so happy that we got to meet.
He's the best. Chicken Soup for the Soul, Curvy and Confident is available now. Thanks, Emme.